Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering what is sliding window protocol, types of sliding window protocols. I will explain what is one-bit sliding window protocol using Go backend, and sliding window protocol using selective repeat. I will explain all these types in detail. Guys, I have uploaded complete computer network subject tutorials. I will provide that link in description. You can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Sliding window protocol is a method used in computer networks to control flow of the data. Guys, flow control means how much speed receiver can handle data. Only in that speed, sender will send data. Guys, at first you need to know what is frame. Guys, for example, sender want to send data to receiver. Sender will not send data directly to receiver. Instead, sender will place data in frame and then sender will forward complete frame to receiver. Guys, frame is like packing. Instead of sending data directly, sender will pack data in frame and then sender will send that frame to receiver. Guys, for example, receiver can handle only 4 frames at a time. If sender send more than 4 frames at a time, then it will be overload to receiver. That is why sliding window protocol will control flow of the data. So flow control means how many frames receiver can handle at a time. Only that many frames sender will send at a time. Sender must not be very fast in sending the frame. The sliding window protocol is a method used in computer networks to control the flow of data between a sender and a receiver. It ensures that sender does not send data too fast, which could overload the receiver. The sliding window protocol is used in data link layer and as well as transport layer of the OSI model. Conjunction means if sender send data too fast, then receiver may not able to handle it. So sliding window protocol will avoid conjunction. And next one is reduce waiting time. Guys, in sliding window protocol, we need not to send only single frame. In sliding window protocol, we can send multiple frames based on receiver capacity. And third one is improve efficiency. In sliding window protocol, as sender is sending multiple frames at a time to receiver, data transfer is fast. In sliding window protocol, number of frames to be sent is based on window size. Guys, I will explain what is window size with example. Guys, for example, sender want to send 10 frames to receiver. So starting from frame 0 to frame 9. Before sender forwarding frames to receiver, both sender and as well as receiver must decide window size. Window size means how many frames receiver will handle at a time. For example, receiver can handle only 4 frames at a time. So both sender and receiver will decide frame size, that is 4. That means sender can send only 4 frames at a time. At first sender will send first 4 frames and then sender will wait for acknowledgement from receiver. Only after getting acknowledgement from receiver, sender will send next frame. I'll give example. As window size is 4, at first sender will send first 4 frames 0, 1, 2, 3. So sender will send frame 0, frame 1, frame 2 and frame 3. Only after getting acknowledgement from receiver, sender can send next frame. For example, guys, acknowledgement means reply message. Whenever data is successfully reached to receiver, receiver will send ACK. Like receiver will send data is reached successfully. So receiver will send ACK for frame 0. As sender got ACK for frame 0, now sender will slide window one step forward. That is, sender will move window one step forward in order to send next frame. As frame 0 already got acknowledgement, now window will slide one step forward in order to send next frame. That is frame 4. Now sender will send frame 4. Again after some time, frame 1 is successfully reached to receiver. So receiver will send ACK for frame 1. As sender got ACK for frame 1, again sender will slide window one step forward in order to send next frame. That is, in order to send frame 5. As frame 0 and frame 1 both got acknowledgement, a window will slide one step forward in order to send frame 5. Now sender will send frame 5. This process will continue until all frames are successfully received to receiver. After getting acknowledgement from each frame, we are sliding window one step forward in order to send next frame. That is why we call it as sliding window protocol. This is example. At first sender will send frame 0, 1, 2, 3. After getting ACK for frame 0, sender will send frame 4. Even after getting ACK for frame 1, sender will send frame 5. The sliding window protocols are classified into 3 types. And the first one is one-bit sliding window protocol. Guys, we also call one-bit sliding window protocol as stop and wait ARQ, where ARQ stands for automatic repeat request. Guys, for example, each frame carries 1 bit. So in one-bit sliding window protocol, sender can send only one frame at a time. At first, sender will send first frame, and then sender will wait for acknowledgement from receiver. Only after getting acknowledgement from receiver, sender will send next frame. I will explain one-bit sliding window protocol with example. As we can send only 1 bit, that is, we can send only one frame at a time. That is why we call it as one-bit sliding window protocol. So here window size is only 1. This is example. Sender want to send total 8 frames from 0 to 7, and sender can send only one frame at a time. Only after getting acknowledgement, sender can send next frame. This is sender state. This is receiver state. Initially in sender state, at first sender is not sending any data. So just I am drawing one line. That is nothing but sender is not sending any data. And whereas in receiver state, receiver wants frame 0. At first sender is not sending any data, and whereas receiver is expecting frame 0. Now at first sender will send frame 0. I am representing this diagram with lines. Now sender forwarded frame 0, but still receiver did not receive frame 0. Still receiver is expecting for frame 0. Guys, frame will not reach immediately to receiver. It will take some time to reach. So just now sender forwarded frame. Still that frame is not reached to receiver. Still receiver is expecting frame 0. As frame 0 is already forwarded by sender. Now after some time, receiver will receive frame 0. So total there are 3 stages. First one is sender is not sending any frame, and whereas receiver is expecting for frame 0. This is state 1. And whereas in state 2, sender will forward frame 0, but still receiver will not receive frame 0. And whereas in state 3, sender is already forwarded frame 0 and receiver will get frame 0. Whenever frame 0 is successfully reached to receiver, now receiver wants frame 1. In fourth state, sender is not sending any frame, and whereas receiver is waiting for frame 1. As frame 0 is already received to receiver, now receiver is waiting for frame 1. Again the same process will continue for frame 1. The same process will continue until all frames are successfully reached to receiver. This is all about one-bit sliding window protocol. Guys, we'll use sliding window protocol using go backend and sliding window protocol using selective repeat only when there are errors in data transmission. At first, I'll explain what is sliding window protocol using go backend. Go backend is a sliding window protocol used for error control in data transmission. It ensures that data is sent in order and retransmitted if error occurs. As for example, sender wants to send total 8 frames from 0 to 7 and window size is 4. As window size is 4, sender can send 4 frames at a time. So sender will send frame 0, 1, 2, 3. Only after getting ACK from receiver, sender can send next frame. For example, frame 0 got acknowledgement. As sender got ACK for frame 0, a window will move one step forward in order to send next frame, that is frame 4. So now sender will send frame 4. And similarly after some time, receiver will send ACK for frame 1. As sender got ACK for frame 1, the window will move one step forward in order to send frame 5. So now sender will forward frame 5. And whereas for frame 2 is not received to receiver successfully. Frame 2 got errors. So receiver will not send any acknowledgement for frame 2. Frame 2 got error. As frame 2 got error, sender will discard particular error occurred frame and as well as all the remaining frames from error occurred frame. So sender will discard frame 2, frame 3, frame 4, frame 5. As window size is 4, now sender will again send frame 2, frame 3, frame 4 and frame 5. So in sliding window protocol using go backend, whenever any error occurred for particular frame, receiver will discard that particular frame and as well as all the corresponding frames from that particular frame. So sender again need to send that particular frame and as well as all the corresponding frames based on window size. So sender will again send frame 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is all about sliding window protocol using go backend. Next I will explain sliding window protocol using selective repeat. Yes, whereas if you consider go backend, in go backend, whenever any frame got error, sender will send that particular frame and as well as all the corresponding frames from that particular error occurred frame. But whereas in selective repeat, sender will not send all the frames. Sender will resend only that particular frame which got error. I'll give example. Window size is 3. So sender can send 3 frames at a time. So sender will send frame 0, frame 1 and frame 2. And receiver will send ACK for frame 0. So our sender got ACK for frame 0. Now sender will send frame 3. And similarly after some time, receiver will send ACK for frame 1. As sender got ACK for frame 1. Now sender will send frame 4. And whereas for frame 2, receiver did not receive frame 2 successfully. Frame 2 got error. So receiver will not send ACK for frame 2. As only frame 2 got error, sender will not discard all the frames. Instead, sender will send only particular frame which got error. As only frame 2 got error, now sender will send only frame 2. Now receiver got frame 2 successfully. So receiver will send ACK for frame 2. As sender got ACK for frame 2 successfully, now sender will send frame 5. This is all about selective repeat protocol.